We're into the regional semifinals, the high school baseball playoffs.
A handful of area teams are left, and here is Bobby Stautzenberger to break down the best from around San Antonio.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our high school baseball power rankings. We are on to the regional semifinal round, and half of our top 10 teams are still playing. Rankings are based on team performance within their classification. At number 10 is Antonian. The Apaches had another great season, which ended 2 weeks ago, just one game short of the TAP State Tournament. At number 9, East Central. Hornets baseball has been a consistent winner over the last decade or so, and this year was no exception. But it ended in a dramatic third game in a great series against Johnson 2 weeks ago. At number 8, New Braunfels Christian. The Wildcats came up one game short of repeating as state champs after knocking off Hallettsville Sacred Heart 6-4 in the semifinals. New Braunfels Christian lost 5-3 to Amarillo San Jacinto in last Friday's TAPS Division IV state championship game. At number 7 is Medina Valley. The Panthers had another great season, but ran into a buzzsaw in losing to a red-hot Bernie champion team last week, 9-1 and 8-2 in a two-game sweep. At number 6 is Johnson. The Jaguars won Game 1 last week against nationally ranked Lake Travis, but the Jaguars lost Game 2 and then lost a heartbreaking 1-0 decision in a third and deciding game on Saturday in San Marcos to the Cavaliers, and the season is now over for the Jags. At number 5 is Kerrville-Tivy. The Antlers have caught fire at just the right time. After a so-so regular season, Tivy is on a roll. After splitting the first two games with Dripping Springs, the Antlers shut out the Tigers 5-0 in a third and deciding game, and now move on to play a best-of-3 Friday-Saturday series against a strong Mission Sharyland team. At number 4 is Lavernia. The Bears lost their first playoff game after losing Game 2 of a best-of-3 series against Hidalgo last week, but the Bears rallied to win a third and deciding game 10-2 last Saturday in Freer, and now face a strong Fulshear team from the Houston area in a Thursday through Saturday best-of-3 series, all at the beautiful historic stadium in Weimar, Texas. Fulshear only has 4 losses all season. One of them, ironically, was to Lavernia. At number 3 is Blanco. The Panthers are still undefeated in the playoffs after sweeping Jarrow last week. The Panthers are now the favorites to win the region in Class 3A and now face off against Banquete in a best-of-3 series this Friday and Saturday in Jourdanton. At number 2 is Bernie Champion. The Champion Chargers are on an incredible hot streak. They have won 20 straight games, and in 6 playoff games, they have outscored their opponents 63-3, including a 2-game sweep of number 7 Medina Valley last week. Things are expected to get much tougher this week as the Chargers take on a very strong Mission Pioneer Diamondback team in a Friday-Saturday best-of-3 series at Unitrade Stadium in Laredo. And number 1, once again, is Reagan. The Rattlers lost Game 1 to Austin Westlake 2-0, and the Chaparrals beat Reagan ace Travis Staley. Reagan rallied with a 2-1 Game 2 victory at Westlake on Friday, then held on for a dramatic 6-5 victory in a deciding Game 3 on Saturday. Down 6-4, Westlake had runners at second and third with no outs, and Travis Staley, with only 19 pitches remaining, came out to shut the door and get the final 3 outs and preserve the series win. Reagan now plays a Thursday-Friday best-of-3 series against tradition-rich Laredo Alexander at Cavanis Field in Corpus Christi. Be sure to check out all the best baseball action throughout the playoffs on the Texas Sports Network, on the TSRN mobile app, as well as the TSRNsports.com website. And that is this week's high school baseball power rankings. Be sure to tune in again next Wednesday night and every Wednesday night throughout the playoffs.
Tonight's high school baseball power rankings are brought to you by McCombs Ford West. We'll save you time and money on your next vehicle purchase on 410 West at Culebra.